Hello, it's Monday, November 14th, and I'm Natalie Woods with your MaxiForex Daily News. The US dollar fell versus most majors as Eurozone fiscal tensions declined due to the approval of the debt reduction crisis by the Italian Senate in a bid to cut the country's debt of $1.9 trillion. Wall Street closed positive as the Nasdaq plunged by 2.04% and the Dow Jones by 2.19%. Crude oil rose, capping the longest streak of weekly advances since April 2009 by 1.1%, closing at $98.90 a barrel. Gold rose by 1.60%, closing at $1,788 an ounce. The euro strengthened for a third day versus the US dollar amidst optimism that European leaders are tackling their debt crisis after Italy's Senate approved an austerity bill yesterday and Greece swore in a new prime minister. In addition, the higher-yielding currencies extended gains as former European Union Competition Commissioner Mario Monti may lead Italy's new government. The momentum of the euro-dollar is still bullish as long as it remains above the 1.3650 support level. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 1.3482 and with a high of 1.3808. The euro-dollar last traded at 1.3780. The British pound strengthened versus the US dollar amidst optimism that European officials are taking steps to address the region's debt crisis. The trend for the pair remains bullish if it remains above the support level of 1.6020. The pair is facing many resistance levels between the 1.61 to 1.62 levels. Overall, the pound dollar traded with a low of 1.5868 and with a high of 1.6092. The pound dollar last traded at 1.6070. The yen reached its strongest level versus the dollar at the end of the week since Japan intervened last month, touching 77. There are indications that the Bank of Japan stepped away from intervening after the G20 summit. But now that the risk of intervention is reduced, there are expectations for the yen to recuperate the losses it sustained. Technically, the trend for the pair remains bearish if it remains below the resistance level of 77.50. The US dollar-Japanese yen last traded at 77.15. The Canadian dollar strengthened versus the US dollar as stocks ended the day higher and crude oil, the nation's biggest export, rose. The US dollar CAD's momentum is bearish if it remains below the resistance level of 1.0170. If the pair breaks the resistance level, it may reach 1.0250 again. The US dollar CAD last traded at 1.0130. Thank you for joining us today. For more information, please visit us at MaxiForex.ru for all your online trading needs. I'm Natalie Woods, wishing you a happy trading.